Carolina locker room for the Continental Tire Coach's Corner.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. Coach Davis just making his way in here as Carolina gets the win 100-92 over Tennessee. And Coach, wow, what a game! Let's start with the first, let's say the first 25, 27 minutes or so of this game. Your team was playing at an extraordinarily high level. What did you like from what you saw?
Well, offensively, I liked our pace. I mean, we just pushed the ball in transition. We were really fast offensively, and we were getting layups and dunks, deep post catches. From an offensive standpoint, we're doing a good job driving the ball and creating those rotations and allowing us to get wide open threes. And so we're getting to the free throw line. So from an offensive standpoint, we were on point. I thought defensively, we were locked in as well. I thought they scored in the first half off of our mistakes as opposed to when we had a man-on-man. And the first half of basketball, some of the best basketball I've seen in the 12 years that I've been here as a coach, as an assistant, as a head coach. It was pretty special.
Tennessee's a really good team. You knew they were going to make a push. So then when they made their comeback, what would you have liked to have seen better from your guys?
Well, Dalton Connect is a lottery pick. He just is. His size, athleticism, ability to score, and we just didn't have anybody that could stop him. And so we started double teaming him to get the ball out of his hands, but other guys started to step up because I think in the first half they were only 1 of 12 from three-point range, and so other guys started to step up. I felt like we did some of the things in the second half that we were doing at times in the Bahamas. We were fouling and not being disciplined on the defensive end, so they were able to score, getting to the free throw line. And then on the offensive end, we just didn't execute. We weren't taking care of the basketball. We weren't taking the shots that we were generating in the first half. And I'm so proud and so happy, but I'm also very encouraged because there is a training tape out there to grow from and to get better at, so that it wasn't so close towards the end in the second half.
Coach, you had 3 guys that scored 20 or more points, but I want to ask you about a player who only scored 5 points, and that was Elliot Cadeau. He had 10 assists and no turnovers. It felt like he really controlled some of that pace and some of that action in the first half.
Yeah, he was great. One of the things that he does really well is, he pitches the ball ahead. And that's the fastest way to advance the basketball and get into early offense, is pitching the ball to an open player. We have wings that are running in transition. He just does a terrific job instinctively just passing to that open guy. And that allows us to really generate things, great shots in transition. And so for him, I can't remember a time, maybe Marcus Page had 10 assists and 0 turnovers against the number 1 rated defensive team in the country in Tennessee. That's big time.
Coach, Armando didn't have the at least stats that he wanted to have in the games in the Bahamas. He had not had double figures the last 2 games. He comes back with 22 points and 11 rebounds tonight. What did he do better in your mind this evening?
Well, one of the things that we talked about is, there are going to be times throughout the year where, your shot doesn't go in. And so, can you make an impact in other areas? And then also, offensively, what is your response? For us to be a really good basketball team, we need Armando to be dominant down low on the post. And he did a really good job of getting low post position. When he caught it in there, he scored or got fouled. He got us into the penalty. And the reason why we got great looks from the perimeter is because of his effort down low in the paint. And so he stepped up big against a really good Tennessee team with a big front line, and I was really happy for him.
Just a great atmosphere tonight. Smith Center was rocking. It was packed. It just felt like just a great night of Carolina basketball.
Yeah, it was real tonight. And before we went out to the court, I was really excited for our new guys like Harrison and Cormac and Pax and Jay Witt and Zayden. They've never seen the Smith Center like it was tonight. And so to put on that uniform and to run out of that tunnel and to play on that floor in front of 22,000 against one of the better teams in the country, it doesn't get any better than that. And I'm very happy that we got the win.
Carolina puts up 100 in the victory against Tennessee, one of the top defensive efficiency team in the country coming into this game. Carolina wins at 192. Coach, thank you for your time, and look forward to talking with you this weekend.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's Hubert Davis, guys, in the Continental Tire.